Alright, so we got that spicy NATLAN teaser, the Ignition teaser, that showed us a bunch of upcoming NATLAN characters. And I just want to quickly go through some of my initial thoughts and observations on some of the characters and give my overall impressions. So, to start, this girl, Mualani? Okay, yeah, Mussolini. That's gonna be her nickname now. So Mussolini looks really nice. I like her color theme, and I like that she has some tanning and some browning. I don't know, seems like her typical happy girl character, but there's nothing wrong with that. She will be a Hydro character, so that's going to be interesting, but I don't know what they're going to do for her. And really that's my same sentiment with a lot of characters. It's like, it seems like we've hit so many roles across so many elements that new characters strictly come down to if you like them. Because they can't offer you anything very new. I mean, we have Hydro healers galore. We just got Sijuin. We have Farina for super buffs and damage. We have Yelan for damages. So yeah, I'm going to be looking out to see what Mussolini does. I'm just really curious as to where they can take Hydro now. Alright, and then we have Kachina. And one thing you notice that both Kachina and Mualani, Mussolini, whatever her name is, they were interacting a bunch. And so it just kind of seems like they may be from the same group. Same with that Kinich guy. They all showed up in that other trailer previously, so there's that. Kachina is a Geo character, so there's that too. Geo. Is she gonna be the same old Geo unit, or will she use Crystallize in some kind of way like Navia did? Heck, will she be Navia's fabled special support? Who knows, but I guess it's nice to see Geo is still around. Now I do think this character looks like a 4-star maybe. Same with Mualani too. Great looking characters, but there's just that little something missing where I don't think they look like 5 stars. Then again, Emily is right around the corner and people say she doesn't look like a 5-star either, so who knows. Kinich here. He is the last of those 3 that were in the other teaser we got a little while back, the Anita Hand trailer. And I have to say there's something really unusual going on with his design. Now, it looks amazing, his color scheme does pop overall, but there was a couple of things I noticed. During his segment, he had some glowy techno stuff around him. Like green cyber cubes or whatever, and that really made me sit up and pay attention. Because what does that mean exactly? Is he like some cyber hacker character or something? I don't know, it's kinda weird, very intriguing, but I have no idea what they can do in a game like Genshin with an idea like that. I mean, you have Silver Wolf and Star Rail, but that's Star Rail. You'd expect it in a futuristic spacey adventure. And it's made even stranger with this Ajal character. Pixelated, like he was ripped out of an 8-bit game. See where I'm going here? It's looking kind of weird, I don't know. And on top of it, Kinich and Ajal were together in the trailer, so that makes me wonder even more what's going on here. Are they a dual character? Is Ajal just an NPC of sorts? Like, what is the case here? I don't know, but I do want to know. I'll be watching Kinich and Ajal closely. There's something going on here that's more than just what we've seen, I can feel it. Also notable that Kinich was like the only male character in this entire lineup. Literally. Not sure what to make of that, but I don't personally care. I like female characters more in general anyway, always have. And speaking of which, that brings us to Citlali? Citlali? I can't pronounce any of these names, but anyway, I really like the design of this character. Her colors, the blues and purples and pinks, it really works. And yeah, I just really enjoy her visually. Though she may be annoying in-game, Citlali seemed like a very agitated character in the trailer, like she doesn't want to be bothered. I mean, hey, can relate, right? But I don't know, I just hope they don't make her super one-dimensional and static with it if that's how they go. Same for any characters, but especially for characters whose default is a frown. You want to see them smile sometimes. But yeah, her vision is cryo, so that's another thing. What is she gonna do? Cause it's kind of like I said with Hydro, cryo is covered in most ways. Plus we got Fremine, Charlotte, and Wriothesley for cryo supports, and DPS recently, so I feel like they need something fresh, like an all-out buffer of some kind. But there is one thing I have in mind, and that's cryo being one half of the superconduct equation, alongside Electro. Not saying that's the case, but physical is long overdue for some love. Just saying. And then it goes over to Xilonen, however you pronounce it. Now bro, we just got two fine as wine Geo characters with Navia and Shiori back to back, and now Xilonen is set to continue the trend. Makeup did, hair did, nails did. Hoyoverse be cooking with the Geo women, and I'd be here for it. Now, just like I said with Kachina, it's worth noting that Xilonen is Geo. Which means exactly who knows, but again, people were kind of upsetty spaghetti when Shiori turned out to be more of a standard old-timey kind of Geo sub DPS, rather than continuing to take Geo in a new direction like Navia. Will Xilonen use elemental shards in some way? I really feel like that's the direction Geo should go. Just make shard collection do different things, the same as it provides ammo for Navia. Get creative with the shards, you know? I just wonder what she's gonna do, but as a Navia and Shiori lover myself, I have high interest here. She may completely change the landscape of Geo. I can't wait, especially because she just looks so amazing too. Kind of reminds me of Dia. She yawns though, which to me gives off those I am not amused kind of vibes. Can't wait to see what that's all about. And then we have Iansan. Wow, after so long with the whole Tevat chapter video thing, Iansan appears. I think that's one of the coolest things as Genshin goes on. Finally seeing the characters that were teased like year one. That's wild to me. We knew Sino, we knew Lenny and Lynette. It's really cool whenever we finally get to these characters. Here we are again. Now, I don't know Iansan's vision, I haven't seen it, but maybe Pyro since it's NATLAN? I don't know, some people are speculating Electro too. Either way, I'm just happy to see this character after so long. I generally don't even care about little girl characters. To be completely honest, I'm just kind of shrugging at both Kachina and Iansan, but I'm still watching both. I gotta watch Kachina because she's Geo, which could be huge for Navia. And Iansan is Iansan, so for now, they are on my watch list until I know more. Alright, and then there's Chasca here. But I gotta say she kind of threw me off. She looks really good, but I was trying to tell where she comes from by her attire and I just couldn't. The hat made me immediately think must be a Fontaine character in NATLAN, but then the rest of her design screams freaking semi-goth cowgirl, so I don't know what to think, but she looks fine. Cryo vision, so there's that. Same question as Citlali, what she's gonna do. Is physical gonna have a comeback? Is it just dead in the water? Who knows, but again we had Fremine, Charlotte, and Wriothesley, and now we're getting 2 more cryos. Just saying, man. And then there's the lady herself, Mavuika, or however that's pronounced. Hot, hot, hot. Love everything about her design. The black suit, the hair, the glasses, the sun eyes. This is some peak design, holy crap, man. I haven't missed an Archon yet, and I for dang sure ain't about to miss one now. She looks incredible, and I really like how they played her up. She seems like such a larger-than-life character, somewhat like how Farina felt. Grandiose and charismatic. Cannot wait, dude, and as an Archon, you know she's gonna be freaking insane. Is she going to synergize with Farina because, bruh? Which I guess the question there is, will she be a main DPS or some kind of pyro support? Is she gonna be our 5-star Bennett, maybe? Is she gonna be all the above? Who knows, but it's all irrelevant because whatever she is, I'm getting her. 5,000,000%, no questions asked. And the last couple of notices here. Capitano showed up right next to Mavuika. Now, that's huge. Glad to see more Fatui involvement, especially from ranks as high as the captain. But I have one thing to say. If they even think about doing some kind of redemption arc tactic for Capitano, I will lose my mind. Everyone doesn't have to turn into a friend. There's 2 characters I want the satisfaction of whooping. This guy and the doctor, Dottore. Do not make these guys my friends. Even if you make them pullable, don't make them my friends. Even if some kind of treaty or truce is called, don't make them my friends. I ain't want no friends. And then last but not least is this Ororon character who was not in the trailer at all, but this teaser appeared on Hoyo's Twitter. So strange. Yeah, no idea what to even say about this guy because, I mean, what is there to say? It kinda looks like a cosplayer at an anime convention. We'll hear more about him at some point though, but as for now, we don't have any information. And that's it. Those are the characters that were teased and my initial takes on them all. They're all looking really good and I can't wait to see what they all do. Where there'll be a physical damage resurgence? Will Geo move the way we expected it to after Navia released? What will the pyro-archon do? And who the heck is Ororon? I'm actually excited for these answers, you know? I come and go in Genshin, but we're reaching that point where I'm getting hyped for the next region, so I can't wait, man. This video was a little different than my normal topical essays that give praise or criticize things about the game, but I just wanted to share some quick thoughts. Nothing too crazy or in-depth, but just throwing it out there how I see it. So, if you're new around here and you like this, you know what you can do. Feel free to check out some of my critical essays, feel free to tell me what you think. But either way, have a great day, I'm out of here, peace.